the flow of free energy. I don't know if I can...
Oh, yes, yes, yes. And yet, amazingly, the Upanishads in particular have been interpreted in terms of tapas as encouraging this control.
Yes, I know,
yes.
I know. I mean, in India, it is something fantastic. The monks that who have come to see me, they're called sannyasis, they have come to see me. They are incredible. I mean, if I can tell you, a monk who came to see me some years ago, quite a young man, he left his house and home at the age of 15 to find God. And he had renounced everything, put on the robe. And as he began to grow older, at 18, 19, 20, sexual appetite was something burning.
Mm-hmm.
He explained to me how it became intense. He had taken a vow of celibacy, as sannyasis do, monks do. And he said, day after day, in my dreams, in my walk, in my going to house, begging, this thing was becoming so like a fire. Do you know what he did to control it?
No, no. What did he do?
He had it operated.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Is that a fact?
Sir, no. His urge for God was so... You follow, sir?
Yes.
The idea, not the reality.
Not the reality, no.
So he came to see me. He had heard several talks which I had given that place. He came to see me in tears. He said, now what have I done? You follow, sir?
Oh, I'm sure, yes.
What have I done to myself? I cannot repair it. I cannot grow a new organ. It's finished. And he was insane. That's the extreme. But it is, all control is in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm...
Yes, this is terribly dramatic. The one who's sometimes called the first Christian theologian, Origen,
yeah.
Castrated himself.
Yeah.
Out of, as I understand it, a misunderstanding of the words of Jesus. If your hand offends you, cut it off.
I mean, that's authority
incredible.
to me is criminal in these directions. Doesn't matter who says it.
And like the monk that you just described, Origen came later to repent of this in terms of seeing that it has nothing to do with anything. It's just a terrible thing. Well, was this monk, if I may ask, also saying to you in his tears that he was absolutely no better off in any way, shape, or form?
No, on the contrary, he said, I've committed a sin. I've committed an evil act.
Yes, yes, of course, yes.
He realized what he had done.
Yes.
That through that way, there is nothing.
Nothing.
I've met so many, not such extreme forms of control and denial, but others. They have tortured themselves for an idea. You follow, sir? For a symbol, for a concept. And I've sat with them, discussed with them, and they begin to see what they have done to themselves. I met a man who was high up in the bureaucracy, and one morning he woke up and he said, I'm passing judgment in court over others. Punishment. And I seem to say to them, I know truth. You don't, you're punished. So one morning he woke up and he said, this is all wrong. I must find out what truth is. So he resigned, left, and went away for 25 years.
25 years.
To find out what truth is. So these people are dreadfully serious, you understand?
Oh,
they're
yes.
not like cheap repeaters of some mantra and such rubbish. So somebody brought him to the talks I was giving. And he came to see me the next day. He said, you're perfectly right. I have been meditating on truth for 25 years. And it has been self-hypnosis, as you pointed out. I've been caught in my own verbal, intellectual formula structure, and I haven't been able to get out of it. You understand, sir?
25
years.
It's a very moving story.
And to admit that is wrong needs courage, needs perception.
Exactly.
Not courage, perception. So, now that's seeing all this, sir. The permissiveness on one side, the reaction to Victorian way of life, the reaction to the world with all its absurdities and trivialities and banality, all that absurdity, and the reaction to that is to renounce that, to say, but I won't touch it. But desire is burning all the same. All the glands are working. You can't cut away your glands. So, therefore they said control. Therefore they said don't be attracted to a woman. Don't look at the sky, because the sky is so marvelously beautiful, and beauty then may become the beauty of a woman. The beauty of a house, the beauty of a chair in which you can sit comfortably. So don't look, control. It, you follow, sir?
I do.
The permissiveness, the reaction to restrained control, the pursuit of an idea as God, and for that control, desire. And I met a man again. He left his house at the age of 20. He's really quite extraordinary chap he was. He was 75 when he came to see me. He had left home at the age of 20, renounced everything and all that, and went from teacher to teacher to teacher.